Welcome back to my channel, guys. So for today's video I'm going to be doing a plan with me on the week of the 5th through the 11th. This is obviously the previous week, which you obviously did not see. I only planned it on like Thursday because I was away. You'll see more about that in the rewind spread, and I'll talk more about that kind of stuff later, but this week it is all about the 5th through the 11th, which it does say that it is Labour Day, which it is not in Australia. And it says that it's Grandparents' Day, which I don't know if that's an international thing or not, but yes, so nothing much out of the ordinary going on this week, just working and doing some shop stuff. There's going to be a lot of like shop information coming out, so be sure you're following on Instagram and in the Facebook group and all that kind of stuff, so you know what's going to be happening. But this week I'm going to be using my Diamonds Bling kit. I've just had it named as like the Bling kit when I refer to it, like when I'm scribbling stuff down about it. So that is that. Did I pull this one out? Yeah, have the extra of that. So I'm basically just gonna get started. So the first thing that I do, as always, is my headers and my full boxes. Not my full box checklist and my bottom washi, which is there. So that's that. Just going to get started with that, and I will be right back. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the other bits. I finally said it right for once. So yeah, basically I'm just going to do them. Okie dokie. Why these two are like stuck together, which is odd. You might have not seen me do bottom washi, and that was because basically this is leftover stock from the planner market. So like half the sheets I'm using are cut perfectly and fine, and then some of them I cut myself just after, and I think I cut them on the wrong setting because it was a new blade, so I think I made it too, because like older blades I make the setting higher and higher as I go through the blade, and then this one I put it back down, and I think I put it down too low because this was like the first sheet I cut. So I think that's what happened there. So that's going to be annoying because I think the half boxes were on the same sheet, but they look alright, so we'll see. I'm just probably going to have to be a little bit careful, but yeah, that one was quite odd how that one was like stuck together. I'm not sure. Yeah, but as I was saying, this week nothing's really out of the norm. I'm going to try very hard this week to get back and like to normal, I guess, because it's been crazy with the markets and me going back to Queensland for a couple of days. So now this week's about, why is it doing this? This week is about getting back on I guess not a schedule, but like getting back and making sure everything's ready for the next like month or so. Getting back on a YouTube schedule that it has been terrible, and that's just because I haven't even been cutting stickers for myself, so I haven't been planning when I should be planning, so that's kind of what's happening there. But I'm getting back into it. I have a ton of kits. I'm doing some shopping as far as stickers go. So that's that. So I should be back with some good content. Sorry if I have to keep raising the ISO. I bumped the camera then because I'm losing the light as we do this. It's later at night and I didn't get to bring my studio lights with me. I meant to film earlier, I just kind of forgot. But I am filming again this day, this afternoon when I come home from work, filming the rest of the stuff that I meant to film today. Okay, so as far as TV, I have one show on, which kind of sucks, and it's on Saturday, not Friday, because The Fosters is finished, Baby Daddy is finished, Gumdrops World is really close to being finished, which don't even get me started on that. I could rant for an entire plan of on that, and I'm sure you guys really don't care about Gumdrops World. Nothing there. So now it's the video. So I put one there for my plan with me. I have a second sheet of headers for this main reason. That I like to match everything perfectly, so there's usually not enough, and I don't want to add more for the sake of me, because I know a lot of people probably don't use these for anything, maybe like a movie or something like that, so this can often be quite useless for them, but I just wanted to have it so that I have it, and these ones are probably, yeah, they're cut a bit better, so oh well. Yes, so then I've got Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. I'm thinking of kicking that up, but we'll see how I do with that this week, and then, I don't know, we'll see. And then back to the original sheet, just to kind of go off one. So, there shouldn't be an Etsy one there, but I do get paid. Technically I get paid on Thursday. It usually comes in Wednesday night, but I get paid on Thursday, so let's just leave it there, because it might not. I just think, because of banks and whatnot. I don't believe I have any orders coming in. My other bits are being quite low lately, and I don't like it. I do want to make sure I post on Friday in the Aussie EC planners. About the upcoming things happening on Sunday, because there should be stuff happening on Sunday as far as October planner kits and Halloween kits. There could be up to 3 different listings, which doesn't sound like a lot to me, but when one of your listings is 20 sheets, that's a lot. And when you're doing ready to ship, that's a lot of stock. So I might put a little heart thing there, and then for that, and then what else? I don't think there is much else, which kind of sucks, but yes. I'm just so, I'm a little bit frustrated that I'm out of shows to watch. I'm actually behind on the Fosters, but it's not something I watch while I'm doing other stuff. It's something I sit and I watch. So I haven't had the chance to just yet. I've been watching other stuff. I've missed so much YouTube in the days that I was away, just because I didn't have Wi-Fi. So I was kind of watching it a little bit, and then I hit halfway through my gigabyte. So I was like, okay, no, time to stop. And yeah, now that I'm back, I'm still catching up on everything, and now I'm just back on. I'm not even caught up, but because I've been working and doing shop work at home, I've just had Full House on, which I actually really like. I'm partway through season 3 and I quite like it, so because I'd actually already watched Fuller House twice, and I went to watch it again, and I was like, no, I've seen it too many times to watch it again. So that's that. So I started watching that and I quite like it. Kind of definitely recommend it, which is odd because it's such an old show. I had that sheet, which is closer in colour and extra cut. I could have used that because These are actually printed, and I was like, okay, I'm out of ink, because I saw how different the colour was, so they don't match perfectly. But whatever, does not matter. So now my schedule. So I'm working every single day, Monday to Friday, which is actually not my normal roster, so I don't know what's going on. Don't know when I'm going to be back on my normal roster. So let's basically do my 4 boxes based on what I'm working. I'm doing like Monday afternoon. I'm doing morning, afternoon, full day. So let's do this. Let us see. I kind of want to use the dark ones on those 2 days. So let's go. So that is the 4 boxes down. I just skipped through that because I was dog barking and whatnot. So next, am I going to match? Here's a question. I don't think so. I might even have to like cut this. I usually use this bit of washi, so I'm literally going to cut it out first. I had to do that with my bottom washi. I don't know what went wrong with this sheet. I'm just glad it wasn't stock from the markets, so that I know. And there's that dog barking again. It like shut up as soon as I decided I was going to skip through that footage. But yeah, I'm glad this wasn't stock, because I would have been so worried then this was something I cut myself. There we go, got pieces there. I should be able to get this because this cut's double. Maybe not. Okay, so I might put some of this on Wednesday morning. I don't know why I'm starting with Wednesday, I just am. And apparently I'm doing a really bad job at planning today, so sorry for that. I'm just very uncoordinated today. It's not boding well for me. Okay, so I don't know where that cut off, I'm sorry. I should have seen me do that. I just basically did washi there and put a half box in there for work. So now I'm going to go, I don't want to match basically, I think I just, nope, I think I'm going to match this day. I don't know why. It was not planned. This one's going to be hard to get off. I don't know what I'm doing as far as washing now that I don't have a matching one for everyone. I'll get used to it eventually, but it's going one that's like very nice and light. Just enough. There's a tiny bit of white space poking through, but I didn't mind too much. And then, so that's those 3 days. I'll come back to them when I need a little bit more, like when I go through each day individually. This is just like, this is just doing the basics. The basics. So, let's get this one down. I'm going to use the 2 middle pieces again if I can get them up. Grr. And then we grab a half box. I don't want to do one that's too dark. I'll use the zigzags. And then let's do something light. I think I'll just use this one here. I'm going to just trim off this little bit that didn't come off properly. This is like a good video for how to use stickers from an Gutzy bag if you have any of those and you always go, oh, it's not cut, what do you do? Like, well, this is a good option. Put that one in there. I think I actually wanted to bring that one down a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. I can put deco there to signify that nothing else is going to happen that day. Basically, I'm going to put this little bit down. Probably didn't need that second bit, but it don't matter. And I put it on the wrong way anyway, so let's go with a half box now. Wait, Sunday. I don't know what I'm doing yet, I'm just putting half boxes in. Well, let's be real. Because usually I work Saturday, and Sunday's like my relaxed day or my Etsy day, but I have the whole weekend off this week because I don't get Tuesday, Wednesday off. So, I don't know, we'll see. And then I'm just going to use this other bit of washi wherever I put that. Gosh, there. I was going to use that on this day just to spice it up a little bit, because there's nothing that I would want to use there out of what's left in the sheet. These, honestly, these planner things must be so boring for you guys, and I cut it a bit skinny because I really don't have too much to say. Let's put that one a little down. No, not that one. Let's just go with a total black one. Okay, so let's throw the weekend banner in there, wherever that is, that's on this sheet. I think I'm going to use this one, so it stands out a little bit. I never really worry about how centered these are, I just kind of go for it. It's down, I'm going to knock up the ISO again. Sorry to be annoying. Okay, so that's done. Now let's go to day by day. I'm going to flip this. My planner, literally so big, I don't know how I'm going to get to December. So I don't have much in the way of what I've got to do next week. Oh, I do want to put this, even though I'm going to write it down the bottom, I'm going to try and put this on Thursday real quick. It can go, oh, it's a bit big for up there. I think I'm just going to pop it at the top of the day, like here, that it's payday. Nice and big, nice and fun. I might zoom you in a little bit for this. Just focusing. There we go. Okay, so like I said, I don't know much about what's going on next week. Literally the last month they said I did was June, so I just want to check bills. I think that one came out already. I think I'm going to have... I don't honestly know. This is what is so hard about doing these kind of spreads. I usually do them and I put them in as I go. But I do know I want to film, so I can pop that on a stitched banner down here. And get the icons. Please tell me the it's grey. If I can get it with my nails. It's a tiny little thing. There we go. And then, so that's that. I don't really have much else. And then, Tuesday morning, I might just put like a little laptop icon, and I'll write whatever I did on my lap, because I feel like I'm going to have to either be editing or designing or something along those lines. Then pop in another stitch banner, or I could literally take that morning and just sleep in, I don't know, we'll see. So that's that there. Why they've destroyed that one, I don't know what happened there. And then just on Thursday I'm going to pop a little dollar icon on there because I usually have people to pay when I get paid. Jumping back again, and I'm kind of looking at these icons just to see what's gonna go on. I feel like I want to go shopping on the weekend, but I don't know which day, so again, can't write anything there. This is just me flipping back and forth. Don't know about movies, don't know about anything. Kind of had a very busy last week, and this week I think is going to be pretty uneventful. So I think I'm just going to go and do my sidebar really quick and just pop this in here, trim that up the best that I can, and then I'm going to go in with like my sidebar stuff. So I have my headers here. So I usually use, okay, so we've got pink, we don't have anything else for the pink. I think just because there's black right there, I'm going to use this purple one. They don't really match anyway, so it don't matter. I'm having fun with these sticker sheets. And then put that on there, like so, and pop this here. I think I honestly want to do what I did last week and skip my habit trackers if I can get one. I kind of want to do it this way, kind of like I did there. Do we have it to buy, and then go like this, and then go with my final checklist. You can't see. Why does this always happen when I do the sidebar? Whoopsies. Come on. Nope, you're gonna go down straight. Or slightly crooked, but I feel like it would have gone. It doesn't matter. And I think I do want to put that final one down for something else. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'm going to put this next week header down. And then I'm going to grab a piece of washi and stick that on the bottom. It's black, I want to use this lighter one. And just tidy it up a little bit. This has been like a disaster, I feel. I feel like these cleaning these guys are because I have no idea what I'm doing as I'm doing it. So let's just go a little bit there and hope it lines up. And try and line it up as best as I can. Pull this one off and pop it there, and it didn't line up, of course. Let's just try and get it like so. There we go, that works for me. I think that just looks a lot cleaner than the habit trackers, and I really only need to track like one thing, and I could even like put them down here or up here or somewhere, I don't know. And then, so that's that. I could have done a to buy 3 list, that would have been next week. So that's that done. So now I'm just going to quickly go through and do my decorating with the decor that's on this sheet here. So if there's anything kind of big, there really isn't. There's kind of just like little stuff which I'll pop on this. I'm going to be so annoyed if I end up wanting, so I'll leave a little space there. Because I'm going to probably want to put something in the rest of Friday or something like that. Let's just put something really tiny over these little bits where I didn't do what I was supposed to do with the sticker. I'll just pop these bits all up the top. Actually, I could have done date covers, but it's too late now. Too late, I don't care. They match the spread, so I don't really mind. Like the date colours already match the spread because they usually do, but date covers just look nice sometimes. These are really, really tiny. It's going to come off my nail. I think I'm going to keep most of them off the bottom just because it's basically the same thing going on the bottom. Did it get really dark again? Okay, I don't think it goes up any higher for ISO, so I'm just going to quickly do this so I can wrap this video up. I have to still edit it tonight so it can go up tomorrow. Fun times. I have to package up the birthday mystery kits. I finished them off today earlier than I had planned, which is good. But my October kit is going out a little bit later than I had anticipated. Oopsies, but that's okay. Because it's still quite early in the month, so I don't mind that. I'd rather that get out the stuff that people have already paid for now and release something a little bit later than do it then have that thing released on the 4th. Yeah, I think we need something like that over here. Teeny tiny little pieces. But they make the spread like great. I probably went a little bit overboard. I probably could have put them all through the rest of the spread, but yeah, that's it. Okay, so that is the entire spread. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. There'll be a more exciting, I'll zoom in a little bit more. There'll be a more exciting, chatty rewind spread on this week in my second planner coming up, which will be so cool. It'll be all about my time in Queensland and all that kind of stuff. There's going to be a couple of rewind threads coming out here. I'm going to try and do them progressively, but they're still going to kind of come, there's going to be a lot for the time frame just because I'm a bit behind and I still want to do them and get them out. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up to see how it looks completed. Be sure to come back next week and also check on my Instagram. It's always linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!